Rodrygo goes, Kenan Yıldız and Julián Álvarez to Arsenal, finally done deal. In what will go down as one of the most astonishing transfer windows in modern football history, Arsenal have completed a jaw-dropping triple signing that has sent shockwaves across Europe. Rodrygo goes, Kenan Yıldız, Julián Álvarez, 3 elite attackers, 3 different leagues. One clear message: Arsenal are back to conquer Europe. After weeks of whispers, late-night negotiations, leaked flight trackers and cryptic social media posts, the deal is finally done. Medicals passed, contracts signed, photos taken. The Emirates Stadium is ready for a new era. The vision: Arteta's master plan. Mikel Arteta had been planning this moment for over a year. After falling just short in the Premier League title race and once again tasting heartbreak in Europe, the Arsenal manager made one thing clear to the club's hierarchy. We don't need one star. We need a front line that terrifies Europe. Sporting director Edu Gaspar took charge, working silently in the background while rivals chased headlines. Arsenal's plan was bold, combined Brazilian flair, Argentine killer instinct, and Turkish genius into one devastating attacking trio. And against all odds, they pulled it off. Rodrygo goes, the jewel of Brazil arrives. The headline name, the game changer, the statement signing. Rodrygo goes, one of Real Madrid's most decisive players on the biggest stages, has officially joined Arsenal in a blockbuster deal reported to be worth over €100 million. After winning everything in Spain, Rodrygo felt the time had come for a new challenge. Sources close to the player revealed that Arsenal's project and Arteta's personal involvement played a decisive role. He didn't just talk about tactics, a source said, he talked about legacy. Rodrygo gives Arsenal something they've been missing for years, a winger who lives for decisive moments. Deadly off the left, unstoppable in transition, and calm under pressure, the Brazilian arrives ready to become the face of Arsenal's new generation. His presentation at the Emirates was electric. Wearing the famous red shirt, Rodrygo told supporters, "I didn't come to London for comfort. I came to make history." Kenan Yıldız, the wonder kid with ice in his veins. While Rodrygo is the star, Kenan Yıldız might be the most fascinating signing of them all. Still just a teenager, the Turkish international has already shown maturity far beyond his years. Arsenal beat competition from Juventus, Bayern Munich and several Premier League rivals to secure his signature. Arteta sees Yıldız as a modern number 10, fluid, intelligent, fearless. He can drift between lines, attack space and unlock defences with a single touch. Behind closed doors, Arsenal believe Yıldız could become one of the best players in the world within 3 years. "This club believes in young players," Yıldız said during his unveiling. "That's why Arsenal feels like home." Fans were quick to fall in love. Clips of his silky first touch and fearless dribbling flooded social media. The Emirates crowd knows they're witnessing the birth of something special. Julián Álvarez, the relentless winner. If Rodrygo brings magic and Yıldız brings creativity, Julián Álvarez brings fire. A World Cup winner, a relentless presser, a striker who never stops running. Arsenal have long admired Álvarez, and this time they finally made their move. Leaving Manchester City was not easy, but Álvarez wanted more responsibility, more minutes, and the chance to lead an attack. Arteta promised him exactly that. "You won't just score goals here," Arteta told him. "You'll lead the press, the rhythm and the mentality." Álvarez's arrival transforms Arsenal's front line. His movement opens space for Rodrygo. His work rate protects the midfield. His hunger sets the tone. This is not just a striker signing, this is a mentality signing. How Arsenal will line up with these 3 additions, Arsenal suddenly look terrifying. Álvarez as the central striker, Rodrygo cutting inside from the left, Saka or Yıldız, operating from the right, Yıldız floating between midfield and attack opponents, now face constant movement, overloads and unpredictable rotations. Defenders won't know who to mark or when. Arteta has options, depth, flexibility, and for the first time in years, true European-level firepower, the message to Europe. This is not just about Arsenal, this is about balance shifting. Real Madrid didn't expect to lose Rodrygo. Manchester City didn't want to lose Álvarez. Juventus didn't want to lose Yıldız. But Arsenal moved faster, smarter, hungrier. Pundits are already calling this the most complete transfer window in Arsenal's history. Former legends speak of 2004. Fans speak of Istanbul nights, Champions League dreams, and silver trophies. The Emirates awakens. On match day, the stadium will roar louder than it has in years. Red smoke. Chants echoing through North London. 3 new stars stepping onto the pitch. Rodrygo raising his arms to the crowd. Yıldız smiling, fearless. Álvarez locked in, eyes burning. This isn't hype anymore. This is Arsenal's new reality. Final word. Football changes fast, but moments like this define eras. Rodrygo goes, Kenan Yıldız, Julián Álvarez. Arsenal, finally done. The ambition is clear, the squad is ready, and the world is watching.
Another news.
Kenan Yıldız in medical to Arsenal. Deal done as Rodrygo goes, a new era at the Emirates. The Emirates Stadium woke up to a new dawn as Arsenal completed one of the most dramatic double deals in recent football history. As Rodrygo goes officially sealed his move, the club wasted no time in pressing forward with their future vision. Kenan Yıldız, the Turkish wonder kid, was spotted arriving in London for his medical, confirming that Arsenal's rebuild is not just about today, but about dominating tomorrow. This was not a normal transfer window move. This was strategy, ambition, and identity all woven together. The Rodrygo deal, the trigger that changed everything. Rodrygo's departure marked the end of a short but intense chapter. The Brazilian star had brought flair, goals, and global attention, but football at the highest level is ruthless. Arsenal received an offer that aligned perfectly with their long-term plan, financially strong, tactically logical, and forward-looking. Once Rodrygo gave the green light, Arsenal's recruitment team moved instantly. The replacement was already identified, the profile was already studied, and the name was already circled in red ink: Kenan Yıldız. Who is Kenan Yıldız? More than just a talent. At just 19 years old, Kenan Yıldız is already viewed as one of Europe's most complete attacking prospects. Born in Germany and representing Turkey internationally, he blends German discipline with Turkish creativity, a rare mix that scouts describe as elite mentality with street football instinct. Comfortable as a left winger, a central attacking midfielder. A false nine, Yıldız is not boxed into one role. That versatility is exactly what Mikel Arteta demanded. Arteta's plan, why Yıldız fits perfectly. Mikel Arteta has always believed in technical intelligence over raw speed. Kenan Yıldız fits Arsenal's positional play like a glove. Exceptional first touch under pressure. Explosive change of direction in tight spaces, calm decision-making in the final third, fearless mentality despite his age. Arteta sees Yıldız not as Rodrygo's shadow, but as a different weapon, one who can control games, not just finish them. Medical day, the moment it became real, early morning in London Colney. Black SUVs arrived quietly. Inside one of them was Kenan Yıldız, smiling but focused. Arsenal staff welcomed him with discretion. No noise, no chaos, just business. The medical tests were thorough. Physical endurance checks, muscle and joint analysis, cardiovascular screening. By midday, all indicators were positive. Internally, the words medical passed began circulating. The deal was done. The financial structure of the deal, sources close to the negotiation revealed a smart structure. Initial fee paid upfront, performance-related bonuses, long-term contract with gradual wage increases. This ensured Arsenal stayed compliant with financial regulations while securing a gem whose value could double or triple in the next few seasons. Reaction from the dressing room. Arsenal players were informed shortly after training. The response? Excitement. Senior figures believe Yıldız brings competition for starting places, fresh hunger, tactical flexibility. Young stars at the club see him as inspiration. Established players see him as fuel. Turkey rejoices, Europe watches. In Turkey, the news exploded. Social media flooded with Arsenal shirts bearing Yıldız 10 mock-ups. Former internationals praised the move, calling it the perfect step for his development. Across Europe, rival clubs quietly admitted Arsenal moved first.